live on. So there was no signal going through the mountains. We're having signal problems now. We're on I-75, 2 miles from Chattanooga. And I'm gonna flip it around. We've had something's just been off of this trip. We've lost the coffee pot, and we've lost the Berkey. And those things, one time we've had the Berkey because it didn't have much water in it fall off the counter. But I guess the roads are getting so bad they bounce everything all around and whatnot. I don't know, but it's very disappointing. The coffee pot is history. And then we broke connection on the Berkey, so we're going to have to get some parts from the Berkey. Told Cindy, I said, I guess things aren't like they used to be. We're just going to have to adjust and start emptying out the Berkey and finding a place to secure it on the floor. And we'll have to find a home for the coffee pot. We've got so much room underneath the bed now. I guess when we travel, we could wrap those two things in a towel.
We're going to have to rearrange that because we took some stuff out of the cabinets and put there. I
still think there's plenty of room down there. It's just frustrating.
I don't know. I don't know. We've got to come up with something for the freezer.
I think they make a latch we can get. The problem is, since we've been getting the good chop boxes, the freezer stays so full of meat, just a little bit of a shift and the pressure from what's in there pushes on the door. That, or I could try changing out the latch. Maybe the latch has gotten
worn. I'm
worn.
wondering if the latch is worn and it's just not holding as well. And the problem is our refrigerator is a flat front. It doesn't have a handle.
Right.
Because I know a lot of people like
zip tie them together or something.
Yeah, the handles
Velcro
or Velcro or something. I don't know. We've got to come up with something. And it doesn't like drilling in the wood beside it.
Is there no overhang there to put?
I don't know.
We're
going to have to look at it and see what we can do. I mean, yes, it is aggravating to have to go pick stuff off of the floor and put it back in the freezer and shut the freezer.
So somebody's asking, are we headed to Jersey yet? And I can't read the name, but no, we're headed to Alabama to get the generator worked on, and then we're headed to Jersey. And so we should be in Jersey between the 10th and the 13th. We're going to spend probably 3 or 4 days. Hopefully we can get everything done we want to get done in Alabama in 3 or 4 days. And this road is concrete. Concrete doesn't seem to wear out as fast as the asphalt does.
I don't think I've got anything left on the counters back there to go flying off.
Maybe Puma, is she on the counter?
She's smart, she's under the bed. We had to lock Franklin up, thank goodness he wasn't out and about when that happened.
Bring the warm, that's what I want to do, is bring the warm weather with us. It's 64 degrees here in Tennessee. They said bring some warm weather to New Jersey, Sydney. You grab a Ziploc, we'll try to capture some, huh?
I think it's going to take more now.
It'll take more than a Ziploc. Can we turn this off?
Thought I did.
I gotta turn it off on this too. Got 12 people in here. I wish the live would have lasted through the mountains. That was some of the, you'll have to watch next Wednesday's vlog to see the trip through the mountains. Cindy did a lot of videos. This is going to be a long 64 is plenty warm. Yep. Cindy's did a lot of videotaping that beautiful mountain road we went over. Boy, it was slow and tight. I don't know how those 18-wheelers do it. You're going fast enough, you can change the jet stream. We're going 53 miles an hour up this hill, and I don't think I can change the jet stream. Not driving this. If I had me a Mustang, maybe. That was pretty through following that river.
It was gorgeous.
What was that? OC? You said it was OCEE? OCOEE River is what we followed when we came down through the mountains. And there's Miss Puma. Hey, baby. She goes, thank you for locking up that kitten. You'll have to watch the vlog to see if we got the brake system fixed. But I'm very disappointed. I'll leave it at that.
What kind of car is that?
That's the brand new Corvette. It's got a mid-engine or something.
How do you have a mid-engine?
I don't know if it's sitting over the back tires. It's not up front. Those things like $120,000.
It's over the back tires. That's a rear engine.
No, it's mid. It's not behind the engine or behind the tires. I think it's right over the axle. I don't know. I don't like it.
That sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. It's either in the front or the rear.
But it's not. It's mid.
Sounds like a bunch of advertising.
So I got the cruise control set on 62. That's a sweet spot. We're getting ready to come into construction. To slow down to 55, double nickels. We'll slow it down. Now there's some pretty cars over there at the Porsche dealership. Porsche Land Rover. That's where people who don't work at campgrounds buy their vehicles. Babe, I think there's one more piece of pizza left over from the other night. I'm a little hungry. You want to split it with me? Well, we can't crank the generator to run the
I'm scared to touch the refrigerator, okay? Seriously.
We're making good time today.
We just ain't gonna have nothing left before
Gotta buy a new coffee maker. So all we have to do is replace the filter cartridges, and that's what broke, is the connector on that.
Yeah,
Don't we have another set, or are those just the white cartridges?
I've got white cartridges. Now that the charcoal ones have been everywhere, they've fallen on the floor and kind of feel like we need to replace those.
Yeah. We said those are the ones that broke, right?
I said, we don't have spent all of our paychecks by the time we even get there.
Well, I thought I'd fix the brake buddy, but so I got to spend $1,000 on a new brake buddy. Got to spend $25 on a new Mr. Coffee.
Really? You think they're that cheap? I don't think they're that cheap anymore.
Really? $28.
$28.
And then it's $54 for cartridges for the Berkey. I don't know, the live just said favorite day of the week, go, and so I hit the button and now it's on the screen. I can't make it go away. I don't know, they're always changing stuff. Wonder how long it stays on there, because it's in the middle of the screen. Is it just on my screen, y'all, or does everybody see favorite day of the week? That's weird. Here now, what's going? There's Miss Puma. She's come up to check out the traffic. Orange kitty, bad kitty. Franklin's in his crate.
Oh, I guess well, that's a mainstay.
Our last one was a Mr. Coffee. Still there on yours.
There's a Mr. Coffee.
I drug it down to the bottom and it went into a trash can. Random day, yeah, random questions from YouTube. Yeah. Down to 4 people. We were up to 12. Got 4 people watching now.
Well, people are working.
In 1.5
Oh,
miles,
maybe you can
take
get
exit
one
2
for
on the right to
right at
I-44 west.
$30.
Yeah, I thought we could. And we'll have to find a Walmart in Tuscumbie tonight, because if we're getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I gotta have some coffee. Alright, it says get off at exit 2. All 3 lanes should go that way. That'll get us on 24 to Birmingham. I'm gonna get over one just in case.
How does this turn on?
The side button, have to push and hold, and it'll vibrate, let you know it's on. A little light on the corner will come on.
Well, that's what I was
We are going to Tuscumbie, Alabama, to the Onan repair facility,
Be in either of the 2 right lanes.
and then
Alright,
exit
so
to
we're
I-44
fixing to get
west.
off. What is this?
exit 2 on Interstate 24 towards Chattanooga, Birmingham. But then we're going to Red Bank. Kimborough's. They're the ones that do all the tire mounting for the Tiffin plant. It's about
Or used to.
24 miles from there. Or they used to. We don't know what they do anymore since Thor bought them.
But they were very nice, very friendly, very hospitable. They checked everything very thoroughly. They checked the tires on the RV the last time we were there.
Yeah, they did a good job. Says, if you're wondering, it's rainy and 40 in South Jersey right now. Crappy day. Well, hopefully all the rain, it's says we're not missing anything. It's May. We've got 3 work campers showing up. Big Bobby, downstairs Bobby, and Jesse on Monday to start cleaning all the tree debris out of the campground. So the rain needs to stop and needs to get out of the weather pattern so we can get the park cleaned up without getting sick. And we'll be there on the 10th to the 13th sometime. There's an Eddie Bauer edition 4 in front of us.
That's a tiny little camper.
Yeah, and that thing costs as much as this. Those things are almost $200,000. A lot of snapped branches from the last storm. It was heavy, wet snow and some wind. Yeah, they're first going to have to push the Godfrey Bridge Road. They're going to have to get out there with the tractor and make room for me to get my motorhome down the road. It's bad. Eddie Bauer is sold at Camping World, but that's a Thor. I don't know the name brand, but it's an Eddie Bauer edition. So it's an appointment. Eddie Bauer or the Eddie Bauer Company, they designed the interior so it's frou-frou and
Bougie.
bougie. That's a good word, Cindy. So to calm my stomach, I'm drinking a LaCroix. In a minute, Sydney's gonna go get me a piece of pizza. Look at that look I'm getting. Just be sure and close the door good.
I'm tired of cleaning up messes.
Well, I won't make a mess with the pizza. I will scarf it down. I don't know what that was. Is that some kind of hybrid porta potty on the back of that trailer? The mountains are pretty. Says in 2.7 miles, I'm going to veer off to the left. So after this 18-wheeler passes me, we will move over to the middle lane. It says tight curve ahead, Cindy. Hang on back there. I'm slowing down. This road was nice and smooth, but man, the potholes and all the repairs and the fix, that makes for a rough ride. steps.
In 1.5 miles, keep left to I-24 west.
You have alerted Chance's nose. Got pizza from Sicily's the other night.
You need to stay in your lane.
Nothing like cold pizza. Alright, it says left 2 lanes, Nashville, 2459. So I should be okay right where I am.
Leave either of the 2 left lanes.
Cindy's
Continue
filming
on
the vlog as
I-24.
we do this.
Yeah, that was very uneventful that time.
Yeah. That was barely a turn. Bumps are rattling to the camera. Yeah, I don't ever take this through the way station. Since we're not a commercial vehicle. Come on over, Denali. Cindy, there's a silver Highlander like your old car.
That was a good car.
Was a good car. Looks like it's got a ham radio in it. At least a 2 meter. That's something I gotta do for the Jeep is put our ham radio back in there. That's the same color and everything. I'm about to head to work. Local tank driver. You be careful out there. People are crazy on these roads. Thanks for jumping in and watching for a little bit. Pizza hit the spot.
There's another one.
Is there? Yeah, we're on this road for 26 miles. I can probably handle eat the second piece. We'll have to go back there next year. That was better than that city pizza place, wasn't it? The buffet?
Yeah. You go there for the price, though.
Right.
But we don't need to do that because we don't need to eat that much.
Right.
Overeat.
I wouldn't want to do one of these double trailers. Look at that boat flying down the river.
That's good.
A lot of trucks on the road. I thought about when I retired, instead of opening the PI business like we did, we would have still had kids at home. I thought that'd be something we could do to see the country on
How
somebody
long
else's
have you been
dime.
doing this live? I'm curious.
Try to do it for an hour. Something's going on up here. They're flashing lights.
I was wondering if it was construction.
Another big bump. I don't know, but we're coming to a standstill. Traffic delays are always an issue. Ah, state border, 5 miles.
We'll be in Alabama.
We'll be in Alabama. It'll be your last assignment of the day to catch the state border for the vlog if you chose to take it. You are 2 for 2 for the day.
Maybe I can finish my snack.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere fast.
See, now I want to know what's going on, but by the time we get there, it'll be gone and we won't know.
Unless we see them haul off the carcasses of the
Oh my
cars.
gosh.
Of the cars, I said. I saw flashing lights, like, I think they were yellow lights, like a tow truck or
They
something,
were yellow.
from way back there. So maybe they're cleaning it up.
Oh no, but that was before this curve, and you see those trucks further out.
Was it before the curve?
I believe so.
Ooh, I didn't think that 18-wheeler was going to stop before it hit the back of that Malibu. Or Impala. Cars look so much alike nowadays. So how long are they going to stay in Tennessee?
Huh?
How long are they staying in Tennessee?
Who?
You know.
For, I don't know, a week or so, for whenever the baby's born.
Oh, I thought the baby was already born.
No. They went there for the birth.
We're getting nowhere fast, honey. Wonder what happened to that sign that is leaning forward, that highway patrol sign. Maybe
Well, that's
wind?
kind of going the wrong direction.
Yeah.
A tree may have hit it. You know, they may have had or tornado or whatever. You know, they have tornadoes in Tennessee.
Yeah. That's right. Less jump, more journeys from Tennessee, aren't they?
Cookville or
Cookville, Tennessee. Yeah, we've yet to meet them on travels. I'd like to meet them one day. I'd like for y'all to notice how clean this front windshield is compared to normal. So there was nothing there to slow us down unless those yellow lights pulled the debris off. The wreckage.
How far do you estimate we are from the side now?
I don't know, but they're stopped again in front of us. I don't see the dot yet on the state border.
Yeah,
on
but
the
if I
GPS.
start to turn the camera on at the dot, I'm gonna miss it.
True. Gosh, this traffic's backed up. When are you going to change your... Oh, that's a good question. I meant to do that before we left.
What?
Somebody, they can see our 24 inspection sticker. I've got it on the... We'll do it tonight, maybe. Oh yeah, here's the tow truck right here.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Maybe we are time travelers and we traveled back to 24. We've got it's not really inspection sticker. It's in Texas, that's the expiration date of your tags. The 26 is sitting on the dashboard. I mean on the refrigerator.
Okay. So you're saying this is the tow truck for the...
Yeah, see the front bumpers hanging off of it? Off of the front of that truck.
Okay.
They rear-ended somebody in their Penske rental.
That's not a good day.
Cleaned the windshield, but didn't change
The sticker.
the sticker. You know, can't get everything done at one time. You know I've been stressed out this week.
Okay.
But thanks for bringing that to my attention.
But you've had more than a week.
Maybe I haven't.
No, you haven't.
I assigned that task to Cindy
You did not.
because the windshield, that's the inside of the windshield, and she does everything inside the vehicle, and I do that.
Good try. Good try there, buddy.
It's a shame the first live only lasted like 14 or 15 minutes before we went through the mountains, because God, that drive was beautiful. This drive is, well, there's mountains. There's a mountain in front of you. Please enjoy that view. Says it's up here, but we're going so fast.
We're going so fast.
Yeah, we're going 9 miles an hour, so if it's 2 miles away, I'll be like 15, 20 minutes away. You know, Field Tac, I ought to get credit for cleaning the windshield and not to worry about that sticker.
Oh.
You gotta clean that corner too.
I see that. That's your cats.
There are a lot of trucks in this line. Oh look, there's somebody hiking with 2 dogs
Oh yeah.
on the side of that hill. It's pretty dogs. I know the look she was giving you for blaming her. Get him, Cindy. Hey, the chat's working. The other night we did a live from inside the camper and the chat didn't work.
Oh, here's more yellow lights, baby.
Another tow truck. I wonder if this is the vehicle they hit.
That's not possible.
Is this one of those broke down, like we assist?
I don't know because they.
No, it says Love Connect. That's a Love Speedco service truck, tire truck.
Maybe they just got through helping somebody.
I don't know, but it's amazing. As soon as we get past it, the speeds start picking up and there was nothing. All right, I can see the dot, dot, dot. It's a little ways away. It just came on the screen of the GPS.
I'm going ahead and turning this camera on.
All right, then we get off. We stay on this road for 20 more miles.
How many more miles till our destination?
I'll have to look at that in a minute. It says we'll be there at 3:30, so it's 2 o'clock. So it's an hour and a half away.
I thought today was going to be a longer travel day than that. Not that I'm complaining.
Right, it said 226 miles. We've been on the road since, what, 11:40? So 2 hours. I don't know.
Oh, is that the sign up there?
I think it is. Yep. That's the sign, baby. We need to get it. We're back in Georgia, so we got another sign.
What the world?
What the world, Cindy?
What the world? I'm thinking of Bernadette's grandson.
Yeah,
What the world?
Welcome to Georgia. That's where we started. Are you sure we're not going backwards?
That's
Alabama's
crazy.
well known for posting random DUI checkpoints, and they would definitely give you a ticket for expired tags. Tag's not actually expired. We have the sticker. It's just not.
Excuse me, officer. Let me get that off of the fridge.
Yeah. It's displayed on the vehicle. It's just on the refrigerator.
That's so weird. We left Georgia, went through a little piece of North Carolina, went into Tennessee, and now we're back in Georgia
Yep.
to get to Alabama.
Well, it must be the quickest route.
What, in circles?
In circles.
I mean, oh my goodness. I need the rest of the trip to be uneventful.
Yes, we've had a lot of eventful.
The Eisenhower Interstate System.
I just don't know what's up with this traffic. It's what, Tuesday? Midday.
Yeah, midday. That is interesting. And what city are we near? We're not near a big city, are we?
No, I don't think so.
It's not phones. What does my phones?
So here's a broke down vehicle, but that should
Yeah,
not
but
be
that's
slowing down
miles
traffic.
on the side of the road. They were smart. Oh, is there, you see that big sign that's flashing 1 mile ahead, left
Uh-huh.
lane closed?
Oh,
That'll do it.
that might have something to do with it.
That would do it.
Those zigzag state lines will get you every time. Alright, you want to bring them back when something else happens? Or are they enjoying the ride?
I don't know.
Why don't we
my whole day is just.
why don't we pause the vlog for a little bit? You got your state sign. Now we got to find
Here's
another
your
state sign.
sign.
Here's your sign.
What does it mean when that's blinking?
That it's on.
Should I charge that?
Yeah, save the battery. Let's let this 18-wheeler over. Flash our lights for him so he knows it's all clear.
He'd have come over anyway. He said if you left him a little bit of room, he's coming over.
Welcome Center is 9.3 miles away. So that must be where Alabama is. You know, pull over there and we'll stretch our legs and
Take chance for a walk.
take a chance for a walk. Maybe they'll have some postcards for our members.
Either of the two right lanes.
Maybe. But if it's just Georgia,
Well, we don't need Georgia, we need Alabama.
yeah.
So maybe we'll keep going. It says there's another state border ahead. So we're already in Georgia, so it must be Alabama. Or hell, there's a Nashville, Tennessee sign. We could be going back to Nashville.
We're supposed to be on 24.
We're supposed to be on 24, yeah.
Because you looked nervous.
Well, I saw that the road was split and I had to, with more and more people working remotely, work everywhere, the roads are constantly busy. That's true. We're up to 14 people on the live.
So you said you saw another thing under.
It says state border ahead. Looks like we're getting close to the line too. If that's the line.
I just can't imagine.
We just clipped the corner of Georgia.
What,
It says you're in Tennessee now, so we're going back to Tennessee, according to Joseph. We got
Has Joseph got a tracker on us?
Joseph. You got a tracker? Bruce says hi. I mean, we are just bubble up and down through the different states. Doot, doot, doot. Chance is sound asleep. I'm probably not gonna bother him.
Okay.
Somebody else says hi. Bruce says hi. Hi, Bruce.
Yep,
Yep,
here we
Tennessee.
Go. Tennessee again.
They were right. We were just in. It's like deja vu. We were just here.
So are we kind of just skirting the line of all the states?
Yeah,
and
we're just
zigzagging
kind
in
of
between?
zigzagging in and out.
Because you know, Tennessee's a long state.
Yeah. Now I think next week when we're going to New Jersey, we'll jump on 40 and go straight through Tennessee, I think.
Done that a many a time.
Yeah.
We've
We've spent
driven
a lot of
the
time
road.
on 40.
Yes, we have.
Seems like every cross-country adventure.
Yep. What is it, from Virginia to Arkansas?
Something like that, yeah. Stay on this for 14 miles and get off on exit 152. Got 20 people join the live now. Welcome everybody. Joseph says, no, I'm in Madison County. You're almost in Jasper, Tennessee, and then Kimbrell, Tennessee, and South Pittsburgh. Next two exits, you'll see Western Sizzler Steak. I haven't seen a Western Sizzler Steakhouse in forever.
I know. Alright, so we're just riding the interstate. Not a lot going on. Traffic has lightened up a little bit. But trying to catch all the state
Hey, Jim.
signs. We're kind of zigzagging in and out of states right now. So I'll bring you back and get another state.
Which could be any minute now.
So I guess we're going to stay in Tennessee and then drop down into Alabama.
I guess. Looking past Love gas station ahead. We might want to stop at that.
I was
Love's.
about to say, what's your gas on?
We're at just above a half a tank.
Daggum, I wish I had my tablet.
Yeah, I wish you knew what you did with it.
Let me look at the...
We're headed to Alabama. To some get the generator for the motorhome service center there. And then we might slide down to Red Bay, Alabama, see if we can get a wash and a wax and the bathroom door fixed. The bathroom door is a pocket door, and the track has come loose from the ceiling. I think you have to take the whole wall off to be able to get to it. I can't figure it out. I've tried. To Scumby. And then when we go to New Jersey, we're going to Chatsworth. We manage a campground there in the Pine Barrens. But right now we're headed into Scumby, Alabama, and then Red Bay. You know, I've seen it change, Cindy, since we first hit the road 7 years ago. But it seems like the 18-wheelers are more tolerant to motorhomes now. They used to be more aggressive. Or it could be because I settle in about 5 miles an hour below the speed limit and I never leave the right lane unless I have to. And maybe I'm just giving them enough room.
No, I mean, I think truck drivers all in all are pretty tolerant. They just don't like, and they probably don't like, nothing against diesel pushers, but I've seen some of these diesel pushers that run 70, 80 miles an hour down the highway.
Yeah, I settle in at 62. What the heck? What's that?
Something off that truck.
So it says an easy way, I guess you go through South Pittsburgh. I'm assuming they're talking about New Jersey. I think that's the way we went last time. When we came back and we're headed to Georgia, we went through Delaware. Come on over, Altima. I can't give you any more room
All
without-
three of them are coming.
without stopping. Tennessee River.
That it doesn't say anything about RV bags. Are you gonna stop about that?
I'm thinking about it. That'd be the only stop we have to do today. It says keep going. You are going now. You'll go to Nashville. Don't do that. Yeah, it says we get off at 8.5 miles on the 72. South Pittsburgh. That rest area is full. What does this say up here, Cindy? Loves?
Yeah, and I can't get a good view on it, but we'll just have to see.
Exit 158. We're going to get off here at the Loves exit right here. Thank you, Joseph, for letting me know. We can't find our tablet because we use All Stays. And it's just disappeared. There's the love sign up there, Cindy. You want to videotape it? Film it going in for the vlog? It's a nice looking motorcycle. It's gas time, everybody. Stop at Love's. We got a half a tank. Well, it's 67 degrees out. Absolutely beautiful weather.
Yeah, it has been a good travel day as far as weather.
Joseph says he lives 10 miles from here
Oh, wow.
in Tennessee. Let's see, this is the exit we're supposed to get off on. So I'm just going to leave y'all live while I pump gas so you'll be looking out the front windshield.
I hope this has got plenty of room. You never know.
Well, it says there's a speedway over there. So if the Loves is tight,
Turn left on
we can
Tennessee
come down to the
27,
speedway. So
then
there's
take
two.
the first left.
I do not like speedway gas though. That Loves looks pretty open. It's a big hill.
Yeah. You don't know till you get up on it.
So All Stays is only for the iPhone and it's in the App Store and it is like a $9 or $10, but you can zoom in and get an aerial view of the gas stations and whatnot. I have an Android, but we do have an iPad, but it's old iPad and it won't
And
update
it hasn't,
anymore.
yeah, it won't update.
We've had it for 10 or 15 years. It's a little micro. So we need to add that to our list of things we need to buy as a new iPad for travel.
You're making me nervous.
Well,
What else is there?
what else is new? You're nervous, Nelly.
Wow, that is quite the hill going up.
Yes. I say we've stopped here before.
Maybe. Hi, George.
Yep, and Cindy, while we're here, because people
Turn
keep
left at the
bringing it
stop
up,
sign.
while I'm pumping gas, I want you to get the 26 inspection sticker off the.
And show them. So
No,
we
and
can
just
prove
put it in there. Do it.
Just do it.
Turn left, then
Oh
take
yeah,
the first
we've got
left.
plenty of room.
Plenty of room.
Turn
This is a
left,
great
then
gas
take the
station.
first
Plenty
right.
of room.
Thank you, Joseph. All right, Cindy, when I stop right up here, you can, well, there's a car there.
Yep. Is there one on the other one at the other end?
Well, is there enough room for me to,
You can go down there.
and turn, yeah, and turn and come back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know.
There
if
was only one at the other one, but we won't be blocking everybody that's parked.
trip. And we can wait.
And we can wait.
They're already gone.
No, they're not.
Uh,
So we're going to fill up at the first one, and we're going to pull forward.
Turn right, then take the first right.
The only problem is, are we going to be sticking too far? Because we can't
You're gonna have
reverse.
to fill up at this back one.
That's what I just said. We're going to stop to fill up at this back one. I have to pull forward, but I want to make sure there's enough room for me to turn to go back around the block to get out.
If not, you'll have to hang up. Like I know what I'm doing.
I'm going to have to hit them, you said.
No,
What'd
I
you
said
say?
hang.
Oh,
Hang a right.
all right. I don't know if we can do that either.
Well, that's why you're driving and I'm not. Let me get out and go look.
All right, well, I was just tightening it up. So I'll open the side window. All right, they're pulling out, so
So you're telling me to get my ass
to
up?
get your ass in gear, woman. That little head went bopping by. Closer.
Yeah, that's good. That should be good.
Okay. Gotta give you crap. Well, you do that very well, Field Tack. So I'm gonna leave y'all here. Keep an eye on the loves for me while I go inside, or while I go back there and pump gas. Boy, I need the keys so I can get the stay bill.
Oh, goodness.
And if you don't want to pull that one off right now, just put it above it or below it, and we'll remove it when we get to.
I don't know if my arms are long enough.
You can figure it out. I got tape.
I don't know.
So from looking at it, one way to go is we're going to have to go around the parking lot again. Oh, we have the 25 and the 26
Right, but where's the window?
underneath the sink,
Which sink?
the kitchen sink. So we have the 25 and we have the 26. That's how efficient we are. Take this outside for the vlog.
Oh,
Take the pizza box out and throw it away.
where'd you put it?
And right down this is where you have them. Put them right back where I got them.
I truly am not sure how I'm supposed to get to that. As much as he doesn't want to admit it, I think that's going to be an Alec job. Let me clean this dirt. Right here. Cat dirt. Maybe I can get to it. Y'all realize this is pure peer pressure. I left a bunch of sticky residue. Alright. And you also realize he is not going to like my placement of it. He just will not. That's just him. I never quite do things quite the way he wants me to do it. There. 8 of 26.
We're doing live right now. We got called out
And this Love's really isn't bad as far as we have been in Love stations that were a lot tighter than this. So this actually is not a bad stop. Listen, we like to keep everything interesting. I know y'all don't normally see people replace their inspection stickers, but we just like to keep it interesting and real because, you know, we all forget to do these things until we just have to. Hey to whoever's in Baton Rouge. And be careful traveling from Jersey to Florida. Chance, you want to go on a walk, baby? Alright, I'm going to take you on a quick walk, Chance. Dad's going in to pay. Or either it shut him off early, one of the two.
Cindy's still out walking the dog. Wednesday I'm taking a drive to New Jersey to Florida in my Winnebago. That sounds like fun. Hey Skylar. Alright, so I just got a receipt. $101.07 for 37.5 gallons. As soon as Cindy gets back in, we'll be ready to go. Skylar, how are you doing? Come on, Chance. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. You can do it. Come on. He's old. Come on.
He's never acted like that.
He's been acting like that. You know, when we took the step down to get in the shed, he started doing that some.
It was like he was nervous. Okay, at least he peed.
All right, so we're going to have to go back around because there's so much tail swing on this motorhome.
And the Jeep.
And with the Jeep back there, the Jeep doesn't have any tail swing, but the motorhome has got a long tail behind the wheelbase, and it would
Do
hit
I
the
need
pumps.
to
No,
get out?
no, because the tail's going to swing the other way. We just need this Ford Ranger not to cut us off like that.
Well, you know.
All right.
Perfect world.
Here we go.
All right, gas stop successful.
Turn left, then
Back
take the
on
first
road.
right.
We're not
Turn
back on the
right,
road
then
yet.
take the first
Oh, we got
right.
it there.
489 miles to empty. We have a 91-gallon gas tank. And it is warmed up to 70 degrees.
I thought it was warm outside.
Yeah, and I saw New Jersey later this week is going to have weather in the 70s. So, no snow. We can turn the water on as soon
Turn
as we
right,
get there, I
then take
think,
the first right.
for the park.
Really?
Yep.
I'm surprised about that.
Well, there
honestly.
shouldn't be any more cold weather. Y'all that are in New Jersey that are on here, down in South Jersey, I think from what I looked at the 10-day forecast is we are done with freezing temperature. I mean, it'll be in the upper 30s at night, but I think we can turn the water on at
Turn
the
right on
campground.
Tennessee 27, then take the
So
ramp
I
on
wonder
the
if that
right.
means it's going to be a hot summer.
I don't know. Do you remember what it was when we got up there at Wading Pines last year in April? No, we got there May, January, March. We got there March 26th last year.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was warm. We were short sleeve,
Well,
wearing jackets at
it
night.
would get cool at night and chilly first thing in the morning, but then it would warm right back up.
Take the ramp on the right to
All right, we
I-24
want to go
west toward
24
Nashville.
west.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to be on there long enough to go through Nashville. God, I hope not. That was a almost 20-minute stop.
Really?
Boy, that sticker looks good. Where's Field Tack now? Field Tack. Why don't you say something about the sticker now?
Somebody said, I don't think I've ever seen anybody change their expiration sticker.
So in Texas, that sticker is not an inspection sticker. There are no date stickers on your tags. We've had the tags for, well, since 2019. And you just get a new windshield sticker, and that's the expiration of the tag. And we got all kinds of years. What year you want? We got it in here. Because we only change them every couple of years.
24, 25, 26.
Because we're never in Texas. We domicile there, but we hardly ever go to Texas.
Yeah, but technically we are not current unless it's
But- true.
I-24.
But none of these other states realize. I mean, heck, I think the Jeep was 3 years out till somebody called it out to my attention 3 months ago in a video.
I told him, I said, you know this is pure peer pressure.
Yeah, that's Field Tack.
Changing this out.
Oh man, I forgot to take my shoes off. I hate driving this thing with shoes on.
Isn't that pretty with the mountains in
That
the
is
background?
pretty.
Oh, wait. So, how much longer?
Let's see. 141 miles.
And how much longer on this road?
5.4 miles.
Okay.
So I think what you're going to need to do is
Look at that body though.
find some USB-Cs and plug in
Okay.
the microphones. They're both getting low. So the like my phone cords, they
I
plug
was
in the
about to
sides.
say. Is this charged?
I don't know. I can push the button and see if it turns on. Now we got the rattle back. That rattle is the door.
South Cumberland State Park.
Yeah. Field tac's just putting up a bunch of thumb marks, thumbs up, but I don't see anything about, oh, look at that nice sticker. Look at the date on there. What inspired a sticker? Oh, DoorDash is calling. They want me to come to work. Oh, now he says, looks good, Cindy. Yeah, because the low battery light came on that one. Should be ones already plugged in over there on that battery pack. The two on the left are USB-Cs. If the two on the left, if that's
Yeah,
charged,
but don't you have to turn it on?
yeah, the button right there, push and hold.
And it's doing that. So does that probably mean that this is not charged?
Yeah, although it's been acting up lately. You plug the big white cord in the side of it. See what it does. Like the other day, I couldn't get it turned on and it had 60% charge.
Where does this hit?
The other side, there's a flap door on it. Give it a second for it to register it. Oh yeah, it was dead.
Will it charge while it's charging?
I've never tried.
So is this?
You have to turn on the DC. That side, you have to push the button to the left of the plugs. Yeah. Not a GoPro. This is the camera, my phone that we're on live with, not a GoPro.
West.
So do I need to do anything to this?
The top one. Is it charging them?
No.
Is there a number on the bottom where it says there's 65 going in? The bottom number is what's coming out.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so it's not charging. So you're gonna have to get a puck. Although the black strip over there,
Okay, just hold on.
yes, the GoPro's not what is low. It's the DJI microphone is low. Cindy's trying to figure out what to plug into what to charge it while it's sitting there. I'm late. Where are you? Hey, Miss Vicky. I am in Tennessee, headed to Alabama, and there no added pressure, Cindy. There's a state sign in about 4 miles.
On the right to US 72 West.
So if you pull the top one out of the All Pro towers, that will fit in it. Yep.
this.
Yep, that will go into the one you just plugged in.
Then I gotta plug it in up here,
Yep,
and that should turn it on.
it should start charging it.
And will that play while it?
Yep. And so will the other little microphone thing. The other one's the one
Well,
that's
it's on, but it's not blinking.
That's fine.
So does that mean this one's not on?
Yep,
Huh?
yep,
So I need to turn this one on?
yep. What is it plugged into? What is that one plugged into?
Another puck.
Okay.
Listen here.
Just
Okay.
asking for a friend.
Alright, where's the state sign you speak of?
It is. It says, oh, it's gone now. So I wonder if we missed it while we were talking. Did y'all see the state sign while we were driving down the road?
While we were rambling?
While we were rambling. We may have missed it, baby. I don't know. So, Miss Vicki, we're headed over to Alabama. We're in Tennessee right now. We are
Continue on I-24.
I want to say, Sweet Home Alabama.
about 130 mile, now we're 152. How'd we do that? We were 140. 7.2 miles we get off. I must have mixed my exit. What are you looking for?
My phone?
You didn't leave it at the gas station, did
I didn't go anywhere. There it is on the back counter. Turn a corner. Let's let it fly off too.
Yeah, I think we drove past our exit, baby, while I was trying to help you decipher the chords.
Past the exit.
Yep. And now we're going 6.3 miles down to get off on Martin Springs Road.
Ellen. Quit worrying about what I'm doing and pay attention.
Somebody
to what
needs
you're
to worry
doing.
what you're doing over there.
Listen,
You were lost.
I was figuring it out. But it's more important we stay on track. These little recording devices are not as important. Want any further lecture than that?
Yes, I'm headed to Scumby. To Scumbia.
No, it's
No.
just gonna be.
The home of Helen Keller. It sure is a beautiful day.
I've heard of that.
I think we've been there.
You know, I think that's where we stopped
We have stopped there. I don't know
going
what-
to Kimbrell's.
Last time?
From Rockport, Texas.
Okay. You need to watch drifting all over the center line. I think I'm doing fine field tack. So I can't switch over, but I think one of my buddies from the campground is texting me. 'Cause I think he's found the channel and he's watching us drive down the road. But he's asked me not to use his name whenever I've got the channel on. He must be hiding from the authorities. And it doesn't look like it, but it's windy out here. Getting a side breeze, but the trees aren't moving. I kind of like this whole thing being live while we're driving.
I don't know. They may not want to listen to all our nonsense.
Well, you got some nonsense, that's for sure. Ooh, I just got caught by a gust. Whoa!
Nah,
You felt that?
I felt that one.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I guess because there's no leaves on the trees to speak of, you really can't see it. Normally I can look at the trees and see how it's going. Hey, if anybody ordered something from Amazon, it's headed your way right now. I'm behind them.
In 1 3/4 miles, take exit 143 on the right to Martin Springs Road, then take the first left.
Oh, that's what it's doing. It wants me to turn around. I could have gotten off 3 times. So I did miss the exit. I got to go down here, turn around, and go back the other way.
Are you serious?
I am serious. This is another one of those, don't do as I do as I instruct.
So we got to go
5 miles backwards. But you know, that's okay. It's a beautiful day to drive. And
We're not in a hurry.
I am going, I've got cruise control set on 62 miles an hour.
We just can't follow the GPS.
I just can't follow the GPS. My wife distracted me with all her nonsense over there trying to plug in camera gear to charge it.
Take exit 143 on the right to Martin Springs Road, then take the first left.
So I don't know what the top speed this thing's got, because I set it and leave it. 62 is about as fast as it goes. That's kind of the sweet spot where I get the best gas mileage. And technically you're not supposed to go over 55 miles an hour when you're towing a vehicle, and we're towing a Jeep. 62
Turn
seems
left at the stop
okay.
sign, then take the first left.
Alright, this is what you call a U-turn in a motorhome. I can't believe I missed the exit.
I can't believe it either.
I haven't done that in 2 or 3 trips. I get to jabbering and socializing and talking with you and looking out the window. I blame the
Turn
GPS,
left
it's
on
not
right
loud
on
enough.
Forties.
Wow, this is a sketchy ass bridge right here.
Yeah, it is. That looks like it
We're
needs some work.
24,000 pounds.
Around and around and around she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows.
Oh, I know where we're gonna stop.
Alright, so we missed our exit. So now we gotta go back.
Listen, Linda.
Get on the right track, Jack.
Make a new plan,
Continue on
Stan.
I-24.
I'm glad this trip is kind of evened out. It started off very, very stressful.
The key is to keep humor in all of it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let the live go for about 10 more minutes. My phone is down to 24%, and it doesn't, evidently it's using more power in the live than it is charging it. Yeah, Field Tac, I agree with you. 55 is where you're supposed to be. That's why I usually go between 60 and 62. Alright, we want exit 152, baby. Please keep an eye out for it this time.
Have eyes peeled. Not messing with charging cords. Trying to stay on task.
What I really liked this mountain scene in front of us. And
Did you want to see
I
it
wanted to
again?
see both sides. I wanted to see if the back side of this mountain in front of us is as pretty as the front, and I'll say it is. It was worth doing. Wow, that's some sort of paint job on that motorhome. Yeah, Field Tac's talking about how he agreed that, the law is 55 when you're towing a vehicle. We'd get run over on the interstate if we were going 55, but how in the world are the diesel pushers doing it, pulling their Jeeps and stuff, and they're going 80 miles an hour, and nobody ever messes with them.
We have witnessed them going, I know, at least 70 to 80 miles an
Yeah,
hour.
blowing our doors off. They get very frustrated. And going down through the mountains of Montana, I'm surprised I got paint left. They went by so fast. Didn't peel the paint right off of it.
And on I-95?
I-95's bad too.
They fly on 40 too.
Wow, this piece of road looks familiar.
Wonder why?
It's like we're just on it going the other way. I cannot believe I missed that exit.
I can't either.
You need a PD charging cord for your phone. What does PD stand for, Field Tac? It's plugged into the USB port, and it's a USB-A port because it's the 2019. When this 2019 was made, they didn't have USB-C out. I haven't seen any signs saying, but I remember, and maybe it was a South Carolina thing when I was a cop, is they said that the law for towing vehicles, power delivery cord, was 55.
Well, and I think when we did our tow system and the brake buddy system and everything, they said that.
Yeah, might have, yeah. Miles. Top of the rock, Rock City. Two exits, south exit. I see you, Cracker Barrel and
Find the
Walmart.
incline railway.
Interstate, take that exit. Thank you, Joseph. Well, I know the motorhome seems to operate best around 62 miles an hour. So that's what I try to drive.
That's what you get the best gas
Best gas mileage, yep. 6.4 miles to the gallon is the sweet spot right there. If we are not towing the Jeep, it's like 6.8. So Joseph, the GPS says we get off at exit 152.
Because you've got that program for our length and height.
Yeah. That was a pretty truck. Well, let me know in the comments how y'all like us doing lives when we're traveling. I think it's been fun. And we've had it consistently between 15 and 22 people in here, which for a weekday afternoon, I don't think that's bad. Heck, on my premieres, we on average with about 30, 35 at a
I think
time.
that's good anytime.
I like it because in the lives, the chat seems to be very active.
In 1 3/4 miles, take exit 152 on the right to US 72 West, then take the first right.
Woo! Did you feel that? I told you it's windy. I like the live while traveling. Keeps the day interesting as well. I agree. That's a pretty car. That's
So
brand
this is
new.
the exit?
This is the exit right here. Sasquatch Farm.
I'm full of distractions.
Yep. Put your shirt back on.
And I wasn't even trying to distract.
Field Tack guy, thank you for the advice. We won't make it that far anyway. I'm gonna go about 5 or 6 more minutes.
Take exit 152
Because when the phone gets
on
to
the right
15%, I'm going up.
West, then take
Shut
the
it down.
first right.
All right, we're back to the state border sign. So that's why the state border sign is, because I drove past the get off for the state sign.
Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't kid you about state signs. You know how I feel about them.
But we saw a state sign.
Turn right on
Remember,
US 72
we've
West.
seen lots of them, but not this
Alright,
one.
so we're on the right track. This is Alabama.
Yes. Sweet home Alabama.
Please, baby.
Please more? Let me swing
no,
more?
No,
No more singing?
No, we're good. We're
All
good.
right.
Continue
All
on
good.
Frank Road.
All right.
High in the sky.
Boy, look at that big rain cloud up there.
Hush.
This should be the last state sign of the day. Battle Creek right here. There's, what is this? That's not a state sign.
It's a big old sign, but it's not a state sign.
Hello from Vermont. Hello
South
from
Pittsburgh.
almost Alabama.
Home of the pirates.
Wow, gas is more here. We paid $2.65 at the Loves. Is that right?
It's a CBD store, baby.
$2.69 at the Loves. What was that? $2.89? No, I don't. I'm gotten so old I can't remember. That was 2 minutes ago. I looked up at the sign.
I don't see any signs though.
Next bear left. Actually, it says stay on this for 97 miles and bear right. So it wants me to stay on this to go down to where we're going.
There's a Lodge Museum of Cast Iron.
Yeah, I see the dotted line should be right ahead. I always thought Pittsburgh was in Pennsylvania. Ooh, we're gonna go over this big bridge? No, we're not. We're gonna go straight.
It's a cool looking bridge.
It is a cool looking bridge. Still says state signs ahead. I would have thought we would have come by it by now.
Come by it.
That's the way, brother. Stay safe. God bless. Thank you. God bless you. There's more than one Pittsburgh. I see that. Just like we're originally from Eastover, South Carolina. There's an Eastover, North Carolina. There's an Eastover,
Yeah, we've seen
Virginia. We've seen
Eastover
quite a
lot.
few Eastovers. It says the Lodge place is famous. We
It
have
looked
Lodge
cool.
cookware. Did it? I didn't see it.
It looked like it'd be a cool thing
All
to
right,
go see.
now I see the new dotted lines right up here. We bear this right, and then on the straightaway it should be there. It says Tennessee, Alabama fireworks wholesale.
Itsy bitsy. What is that?
I don't know.
I don't believe you, baby. I don't see a sign.
Hey, is that Eric? Elsie? I can't read that with the glare on the screen. But hello, thank you for joining. It's up here, I promise.
I don't believe it.
I got a lot of editing to do to edit out a lot of the dead footage.
I know, right?
Next up, you'll go through Bridgeport, then Stevenson, Firecrackers, that store.
Okay, let's not get over emergency lane with this other car.
Oh, Field Tax says he's been to the Lodge factory. Got a tour, some stuff. There it is.
Where?
Isn't that it right there at the bridge?
Alabama sign.
Maybe there's one further down, but there's Alabama. Sweet Alabama. And that's all you getting from Alabama, baby.
That's-
Joseph, is there another Alabama? Oh, there's another one. There's another one.
Where?
That was a state line. Here's your big sign. And it says Sweet Home, Alabama. Hey, Alec, what was the name of the RV dealership you have coming out? It's Driftwood RV, isn't it, Cindy?
Yes.
Driftwood RV is who's coming out to do an RV show in the campground. And I think they're going to have deals for the guests.
I don't know what they're doing.
Hi, y'all. My phone is made it with us all the way to Alabama. I will do this again. Yes, Driftwood. So thank y'all for being here, and be sure and catch the whole video Wednesday. This Wednesday we have our vlog, and I've got pictures of the damage in the campground and all the snow, and then this video will be next Wednesday. I'll catch y'all next time. Thank y'all for being on the live with us.
The shop, so we're gonna go